Today, we are looking at a project that I have been personally using since 3 weeks, and it has so much potential that I almost cannot believe it. We will start from the team, the CEO and founder, Colin Pape. We will see the goal of this project and how does it exactly work. Then we will understand why this is a long-term project. And finally, we will see how and where can we invest in such a project. So let's start with Colin Pape, the CEO and founder of such a great project. He has more than 20 years of experience in the search engine field. And actually one of the many things, because this is such a great project, is that it has been created as an inside program to help increase the efficiency of the workers. So this is actually something that was created for a business and only later on was decided to being published. But we will see in a few seconds. Another great thing about this project is that Colin Pape created a YouTube channel which has 16,000 subscribers and around 1,000 weekly views, in which he puts a weekly update of everything that's going on in such a project. So if you look at inside the channel, we can see from the very beginning, he explaining why he wants to do it, his goal, his main road, and all the other stuff. And why, and this is not something negligible, because it is such a great thing to have a direct connection between investors, business, and users, because it helps create trust and transparency in the project. And this is something really important for every major company. So why did this guy wanted to publish it? His goal is to take down Google from his monopoly of the web searches, because 67% of all the web searches made through internet are made with Google, if we are talking about laptops and PCs, and 97% of all the web searches are made with Google if we're talking about mobile devices. And this is not something that should be happening. There are, I think, two main reasons. One is for us, users, and it's called echo chamber effect, wherein an individual's viewpoint is reinforced by the interaction with similar-minded others. And that's because the search engine algorithms give us what they think that we want to see. And what we want to see is usually what we believe in. Usually we search in the internet to look for something that we have in mind. So we cannot have a full, clear view of what's happening, because when we search for something, we will just see posts and websites made by people who think like us. And this is not a good thing. An extreme example of why this is a negative thing is, I think, represented by the legal lawsuit that it has been made against Facebook when Britain was publishing a law regarding migrants. And actually, when you search the word migrant in Facebook's, only negative posts about migrants were showing up. So they actually accuse Facebook that they were trying to polarize the view of the people using Facebook in order to affect us users negatively and make us behave in a way that Facebook wants. And in such a way, Facebook has managed to influence our way of thinking and acting. So it's actually dangerous for us users, even if we don't realize. I do not realize it, because it has always been like this. Google make all the searches and give me the best results. But this can be dangerous, especially if the algorithm to search through the internet is not open source. And obviously the main businesses do not want to publish their algorithm, because other people can just copy it and use it. In fact, I don't think that Presearch has published it fully yet, but they are going to publish it, make it open source, so that everyone can see that the results of our search are not influenced by any economic or political reason, and they are actually what there is in the internet, with no censorship at all. The censorship, in fact, is the second main problem, and this happened to the business that Colin Pape has previously. And this is why he really is into this project and he wants to put Google down. In fact, there was a technical problem inside the business, and Google decided they were not trustworthy, and so they put it in like the 8th or 9th page of the Google search, so that it was actually impossible for anyone to find his business. And this happened for around 6 to 9 months, and it was really a major economic hit to his business, because obviously new customers couldn't find his business, but even old customers, not being able to find his page online, thought that maybe something was wrong. So Google really has a lot of power. He can actually destroy a business just based on reputation alone. In fact, this hasn't happened to Colin alone, but many other people. So there are many people who want to create a search engine that would run without any economical or political bias, and that would actually be able to represent what is fully on the internet and not just what some businesses want us to see. And this is the reason why Presearch decided to work on a blockchain system in an open source environment. And how does this work? Well, there is nothing better than to search on the official YouTube page, because he made a video of around 1 minute 30 that we will look here.
Introducing Presearch Nodes, a new way for Presearch community members to participate in the Presearch ecosystem. This is how it works. A user does a search on Presearch. Their query is sent to a node gateway server. The gateway anonymizes the user's search, removing their IP address, device information, and any tracking codes to make their search anonymous. The gateway then selects a node, a piece of software running on a distributed network of computers based on the node's speed, location, and trust levels. The gateway then sends the anonymized search query to the node. The node distributes the search to available search indexes plus a number of other resources, such as external search engines, APIs, and databases. The node retrieves the results and returns them to the gateway. The gateway provides the node operator with a reward in the form of pre-tokens. The gateway then packages results, keyword ads, and settings into a result set. Keyword ads placed by advertising using keyword staking. The gateway then sends the information to the Presearch web server. The web server builds the search user experience and returns it to the searcher's web browser. Finally, the Presearch engine provides a reward to the user in the form of the pre-token. And that is how the Presearch engine provides top-quality search results while aligning the interests of all the participants, users, node operators, and advertisers with pre-tokens.
This will be a revolutionary project, so not only because it will be open source and blockchain based, so fully transparent and secure, but also because it will respect our privacy as users. So our data will be completely erased off, and the results that the engine will give us will be based only on the keywords that we will search. Actually, they are thinking about giving also a personalized experience. So if we want, we can keep our data and give them so that they can actually give the best result based on our history, our search history, and all the other metadata. But this will be an optional feature that we can control and switch on or off as we please. And obviously, the other great thing is that we will be paid for the researches that we will do. In fact, the blockchain system automatically will pay us users as well as the nodes, and we will see how to create a node later because I already have done it since like 1 week, but I will wait a few days or maybe weeks just to be sure that it's actually working and to tell you the best way to invest it in a secure way, in a secure and efficient way. So obviously they are paying us back with the pre-token that is running on the blockchain. And this links us to the reason why this is a long-term project. Let's dive into the tokenomics of this project. Remember to always search for the white paper of the project regarding to blockchain businesses like this one. So here we can see that there is a maximum supply of tokens. There will never be more than 500 million pre-tokens. And this is a great thing because this creates scarcity. Similar to Bitcoin or gold, the more people want to buy such things, the more the price will go up. As we can see here, there are 285 million in the circulating supply, which means in the markets. 65 millions are already being staked by people like me who want to support the project. I think that you need at least 2000 pre-token to run a node. We will see this in later videos. And also by the people, by the businesses who wants to put their business on top of the web searches that users do. So the more the projects will grow, the more people will want to buy the tokens in order to be put on the top priority of the web searches. And this is something that the business wants, because if the price of the token grows, then they will need to give less token to the users who made searches and to the nodes who solve these searches and give the results to the users. It's very easy if we make a simple example. So now if we want to search for like my name, Leonardo Girardello, as we can see here, we will probably receive some tokens. So yes, for this search, we received 0.086 token. And as you can see, this price changes in relation to the price of the pre-token. For example, here around 1 year ago, when the project was still undeveloped, they actually gave 0.25 pre for every search. So the more this project grows, the less rewards they will give, because obviously the rewards will have the same euro value. And the more this 150 token can resist. And now I will answer to two of the main questions that I'm sure you will ask. How much can you earn using Presearch? And is it now the right time to invest? First of all, as you can see, I already earned 32 pre in around 3 weeks to 1 month, but let's make it serious. So now it is 0.08 pre per search, so 0.0806 times 30 search a day, we can get 2.4 pre tokens every day. Let's multiply by 365. We can have 882 pre tokens at the current price of 0.213 euro. 0.213. It is 187 euro just for doing web searches, obviously in an year. And this is if the price is not going up, because if this is going up, then all the tokens that I made, like these 32 tokens, will have a lot more value. And to answer the question, is this the right time to invest? Remember that I am not a financial advisor, and I just want to show what I am doing as a private person that can make mistakes. So be careful to do your own researches and not trust anyone, not even me. In the YouTube channel of this business, we can actually look at the token sales of the first lot, second, third, etc. And they were selling it for 10 cents each token, 15, 20 cents, and I think there is a fourth one, yes, which has been given for 25 cents. And now, so now we can even buy for less than what was the fourth token sales. So is this the right time to invest? Yes, for sure. Many investors had already bought for a higher price. Also, another great reason is the market cap. This is a very low market cap, which means that, yes, it can still go wrong. Maybe some competitors will show up, maybe there will be some problems with the mainnet launch and other stuff, but still, this is not as little as the Decenter project that we see last week. If you don't know about the Decenter, I personally think that it will be the best browser to search in the Web 3.0. So the market cap still has a lot of room to grow. The price is good. And also, if we look at the Presearch markets, so where we can buy it, we can, well, except for the business itself, which is based on Canada, I forgot to mention it, we can buy it only on the main decentralized exchange and the and KuCoin, which is an exchange, centralized exchange specialized in small projects. So now there are very few people who can buy this coin. Imagine where Binance or Coinbase will accept this crypto. There are crazy amount of users will have the opportunity to buy this token as well. And so the price will definitely jump up. I've already seen it with the crypto.com coin Crow. And yes, I have to do a video about this crypto project. But another great reason to buy it now, well, this is still on the test net network. The main net will have a soft launch at the end of March. It will have a month to just see if everything is working fine, and we'd have the hard launch at the end of April. So we are entering this project before it is actually full developed. So we are the early adopters. So low market cap and still not low enough. A great team, a great founder, a great goal. It has already started. It is on the testnet and they will have the mainnet launch very soon. What else? If you want to install it, obviously go with the link below so that you and me both receive 25 pre-token for free. Don't miss this opportunity as I did because they are really free tokens. And this link will guide you to the easiest registration ever. You just need to put your email, your password, accept the agreement, and you are done. You can actually already see the 25 pre-token on the top right corner. Also, if you want to install it in any other web browser, such as Google Chrome, Safari, Edge, or whatever, as you can see here, I'm using Bing. You just need to search Presearch with whatever search engine you are using. Then you need to click on Add Presearch to Chrome or Safari or Firefox or whatever browser you are using. You will be redirected to the extension download page. You will need to click to Add Extension, and then the extension will do all of the work needed to do. As you can see, if we open a new page, we will have the Presearch as our default web search. For the first search that we do, the browser will ask us if we really want to keep Presearch, so we need to say keep Presearch. Later on, we won't need to do it. Also, we need to click on the register or login, put our email, password, and I suggest you to click on remember me. Also, I set up a second layer of protection just to be sure because I invested it 550 euro on this project, so I want it to be extra safe. And yes, sometimes it doesn't immediately go, so you need to refresh the page or click again to register or login. And then we are done. We actually can see our balance in pre on the new browser that we are using. If the extension is not showing up, so now I don't have the extension, and if I try to do a search in another tab, I will not use Presearch. You just need to look for Presearch extension. And here you will have to find something like chrome.google.com web store details and other things like this, or maybe Firefox or Safari. And then you click here and you will be redirected to the same page as before. And we need to click to add to Chrome. And so maybe the first search, they will just, let's say coffee, maybe yes, we will, the browser will ask us again if we really want to use Presearch or if we want to go back to Bing. So I will say keep, and then we are done. And let's say that you don't want to use Presearch anymore for whatever reason, and you want to switch back to whatever you were using before, then it's very easy. We just need to uninstall the extension. We can go here and say, we just need to say remove it from Chrome. And then if we try to do another search in another tab, then we will be back to whatever we were using before. It's very easy to install or uninstall. And trust me that there are so many things that I would like to share as well. For example, the NFTs. If you go to your account, they actually recently changed the page, but if you go to your NFT wallet, I collected my external wallet such as MetaMask, so that if there is some NFT drop, I might get it. And if you look at the full collection here at OpenSea, collection the road to mainnet, you need to click here to be sure that you find the official one. You will find the 15 NFTs that they have created so far, and they don't have any real value yet, but they will make them in a way that if you hold them, if you are the owner of one of these, you will have special perks regarding maybe the keyword staking or the nodes rewards and something like this. These guys here, Colin, Pape, and his team really have a long-term project. They have so many ideas, and I just believe them, and I believe in this project. This is why I think that actually this might be one of the projects that could do 100x in 5 to 10 years. And this is also why I personally invested around 550 euro by 2100 pre in order to put it in a node that I'm currently doing at home. Yeah, I will do a video about it. I just want to be sure that everything is fine. And also, I'm really thinking about getting an NFT, for example, this massive node growth. It is the cheapest, and I'm pretty sure that if I get this, I might have a bonus in rewards later on. So thanks for watching. This is all for the video, and subscribe if you want to see other projects like this, as well as all my investments in a clear and transparent way.